Hey there guys, Angus here of Boss Fitness, and in this video what I want to focus on is superfood or superfad. So obviously you guys are on social media, which I'm sure you have a rough idea as to how much of a big thing it's become. The superfood industry, just so much new stuff coming out, so much things that have been out there just gaining so much popularity, and then I'm sure you're thinking, is getting on board these things absolutely necessary? Because I don't know if you've noticed, but these things cost a truckload of money. So what I want to break down here is exactly sort of what these superfoods are and alternatives that you could actually choose to actually trigger the same sort of results, and I'll show you exactly how. So what I've found to be some of the sort of most popular superfoods that are out at the moment, or that have come out, are things like coconut oil, cold pressed coconut oil, goji berries is another one, chia seeds, raw chocolate, which is becoming so popular, cacao powder as opposed to cocoa powder, and spirulina as well. So what I want you guys to know is that yes, these things do have sort of a more nutrient dense sort of content within them. Yes, don't get me wrong on that, but you could just as easily go about getting on board these things instead and including these and getting the same results. So olive oil or vegetable oil instead of coconut oil, sultanas instead of goji berries, oats instead of chia seeds, Nutella instead of raw chocolate, Milo instead of cacao powder, and spinach instead of spirulina. So to make this sort of clear as to what I'm getting at here is that your body doesn't really know or care too much about where it's getting its nutrients from. So what I mean by this is that as long as you're getting in about 80% of your food intake coming from whole foods and nutrient-dense food, your body doesn't really give two hoots about where it's coming from. So yes, these things over here are going to be delivering quite a lot of nutrients compared to over here, where these things will deliver just a bit. But as long as you've got a good mix in terms of a moderative sort of aspect and outlook on food, you don't actually have to buy any of these things at all. To be honest, coconut oil I use once in a blue moon, chia seeds here and there, but the rest of them I don't actually have in my cupboard at home at all. These things over here, on the other hand, I actually eat every single day to an extent, and every single week at least, in terms of actually sort of, I guess, having that better relationship with food and not having to stress about spending extra to try and get on board these things at the health food store. So remember that your body, yes, what is going in is important, but what I believe for greater fat loss, what's more important is how much is going in. Your body cares about how much calories are coming in, how much energy, and if you're someone who wants to go from good to great and really just take your body towards awesome fat loss, well, you don't actually need to be worrying so much about this. It's more a focus of nailing how much your body requires and being consistent with it to trigger the results that you want. So I definitely think it's a super fad. Yes, they are sort of nutrient dense, but I definitely don't think that any food is a superfood. No food is better than something else. All food has got nutritional content that the body can use, and therefore you can then choose what you feel like to be able to meet your body's energy requirements. But I hope you found this valuable. If you want to learn some more about these things, check out my Toned in 12 video series, which you can see a link to below, which is going to focus on nutrition, training and mindset, and really just spur you forward in terms of how you can actually achieve real easy fat loss, because it's not that hard. But any questions, get in touch. Thanks so much for watching. See you later.